to another episode on the Hypermine Beat the Beast Infinity Evolved server. We're back in the Hive where things have definitely been happening. Today is going to be a bit of a catch-up video. Hello Mr. Snowman, I am just staring at the snowman. Because I've done a lot and there's a lot to cover and we're going to slowly work our way around. So first off is this. I'm going to start with this monstrosity I built. This is the Bee Killer 5000. Trademark. What this is it's a alveary, because I was being away for Christmas. I was away for nearly a week, and a week offline on the server apparently made these things get absolutely full of stuff. Oh my god, you're full again. On you go. Absolutely full of stuff, and I managed to make a lot of alveary planks, which let me make a full alveary. What I then did was make some frame housing, and what I did was feed this in with hoppers, chocolate frames, which kill bees faster. And this is what I'm now using, you should not be in there, to breed my bees, because it kills them super super quick. I still haven't figured out what this swarmer does, but it kills them super quick, and I also get some larvae from here. And larvae are useless for breeding as far as I know. Maybe there's a way to grow them up. But what I can do with them is I can bring them over here, throw them in the genetic sampler and try and get some extra breeds from them. So that's really cool having this thing. Next up, you may have noticed in my inventory, I have more bees, and you may have noticed I done with this one before. I've nearly got there. I nearly have the quantum bee. The quantum bee. Nearly there. We will do that. We will get that bee today because we're only one stage off. So what I've done, if we come down, is I've figured out why the bees are dying. That was stage 1. It's because, you see this is pristine. Pristine. Oh look, it's missing. And pristine. If they're pristine, it means they have a low chance of death. Let me show you what I mean. So you can see there, underneath where it says hold shift for details, it has degrade chance, pristine 0%, and death chance, ignoble, 10%. If it's ignoble, it has 10% chance to die. If it's pristine, they can have a chance to go down to ignoble and then have the chance to die. But I think most of the bees that I have, so let's have a look at the rusty drone. Most of the bees I have that have 0% degrade chance. So as long as I use the pristine ones when I template them in the future, they won't die, which is awesome because I won't have these issues again. So I think all the rest of them should still be, yeah, we're missing a couple. What I've been doing as well, actually while we're here, you can see we got some things I've got to get sorted. The other side is now working as well. And what I did is I decided every stage bee, all the bees I use to go up to the stages are going to stay. So we're keeping these spatial ones, we're keeping these spectral ones, we're keeping the secluded ones. You know, we're keeping all the bees breeds now. And that's just in case I need to remix and rebreed. Whoa. They've been busy. Remix and rebreed them in the future. So having these excess bees is good. Very good. So let's throw all the combs in there. We'll get the ones from the other side as well. This is, I need to set up the automation soon because this is starting to overrun myself with combs. As you can see, this is 1 day's worth. This side. 1 day on this side. The other thing I realised was I wasn't getting much bee production. I was like, oh, I need the faster production. I need the faster production. No, I don't. Why do I need faster production? I just make another bee. Just so now I have twice the amount of diamond combs coming in. So I've upped the production rate on diamonds and emeralds by just duplicating the bee with my breeder thing. Oh my god, there's so much going in now. Look at all this stuff! Alright, let's get all the beeswax out. Because beeswax I'm just throwing in here. Just because it's... beeswax and honey is the most common thing I'm getting. So I'm just barreling them so they're out of the way. Okay, so how am I evolving the bees then? What I'm doing is when I get a new bee to breed up, so I think I need to combine the spectral with the spatial. So what I need is a spectral or a spatial DNA thing. I don't think I have them. Spatial or spectral? No, I don't. So what I'm doing is just going, okay, I need a spatial or a spectral. I'm going to do spectral And there's a reason for that. There's something I want to get from the spectral bees as well as its type, which if I show you, spectral, reanimation effect, it turns it into a zombie spawner. This bee is a zombie spawner, which is amazing. So we definitely want that effect for what we want. So that's really cool. So let's get rid of, I don't need any more of these diamond drones, and I don't need these ender drones. I need one spatial drone, and I'm going to need one pristine rocky princess. So what I'm going to do is, with the rocky princess, I'm going to turn it into a spectral bee. Got it straight away. So what I need to then do is find my one which is just species, clone this in here. Ooh, I need that as well actually. Saving that. Okay, so I need a blank gene template. I don't need any more of you in there, do I? Actually, I do, because I still need to get the reanimation effect. So what I need is one lab equipment, one spectral, and one blank. And this will just give me a backup spectral one, because otherwise it will disappear. Okay, so we will replace the ender thing in that with a spectral one. Turn you into a spectral princess. We're just gonna keep going until we get the reanimation effect from them. So this takes a little while, and then when we get the princess, we will throw it over here into the mutatron, and that will give us the quantum bee, and we'll be nearly done. What I need to do then is add the this thing to it, so I can get the proper good bee breed. So it's one spectral princess into the mutatron with the just included there. Have you given me? Hey, we go. We've got reanimation. So oh, we got it twice. So I don't even need to clone it. We can just throw that straight in there, and then with the excess ones, we'll head over and smelt them, so they can be blank again because they're useless to us. So nice and easy. Right, princess should be done. Now, Quantum Queen, what is your effect? You'll probably have an effect. Teleport. Sounds interesting. See, this is why I want the Quantum Queen. So what I do is come over. I'm going to throw it in the... Okay, so you have some issues with that. So we'll grab the breeding use one. And I've actually remade this one so it doesn't have the effect of regen anymore. That way I can keep these other effects, and they don't get wiped when I do things. So we'll just make it so it can... This is basically living conditions. It works at night time. It doesn't need flowers. It works in caves. Short lifespan, so I can breed them quicker. Got the humidity and temperature tolerance. Can fly in the rain, and 2 fertility, so I always get duplicates. So nothing that affects the bee primarily itself. So throw you in there. You'll die pretty quick because these will just eat you away. So we'll see if we can see a tick together before we move on to some other bits. So we're just gonna watch and wait. So come on, do a little tick. I just want to see how much life you take off, because at the moment it's got a shorter life. So not the shortest. I could have got the shortest life, but we may do what we got. See, there you go. Bam! One whole thing gone already. And in here we haven't got any drones. Okay, while that's doing that, boop, we have the Magnum Torch. This is why the things are not spawning. And Ector kindly gave that to me. And in exchange he wanted the Quartz Bee. Oh, look what we've just bred. So I need to get the... what do you call it? The status, the DNA thing for that. I want to see what teleport does. I want to see if it will teleport me. But yeah, we need to get the breed from this bee so that I can duplicate it and then give him one. But that is done. We have the bee itself now. Come on, teleport me. Come on. I want to see what teleport does. So you can see we've already got some combs from it as well. So I don't know how quick this works. I'm going to throw those in there. You can see we're already getting a load of stuff. Come on! Teleport me! So you can see how quick these things die in this thing. The only problem is I am running out of frames, because it does use a lot. So I don't know if this is actually going to want to teleport me now, which is a bit annoying. But once we put it down inside the main thing, we'll be all good. Right. Next, we are we have been and we will be working on the aesthetics of the hive a bit more. This is because Valentine came over recently and he did a tour of everyone's base on the server, which was really cool. I really suggest going and watch that video. Valentine's down in the comment section, not the comment section, the description down below. So go check him out. He's done some good stuff. But he did a tour and he came by and he said like the hive was one of his favourite builds, and I'm like, nah, the hive? The hive's a mess. The hive is an utter mess. So what I've done is I started, come on, I just want to teleport. Ooh, hello. So what I need to do is take 2 of these quantum bees, and I need to throw them back in here so they're identical to that, and the other one I can just try and get some DNA stuff from. This way these 2 will be the same and I can start flinging them round and round. But I was like, nah, the hive is a mess. I don't like the hive at the moment. Ooh, fertility 3. Keep you. The hive's a mess, and I'm not really a fan of it myself, which is quite weird being my build and all. But, you know, I think it's a nice idea, but I wouldn't say it's so good. So what I've been doing, here we go, we've got the princess. Let's just check you're all good. Good, you can still teleport. I might just go throw you straight in the automated thing. We'll worry about getting some things from you later. So you can see up there we have some new things. We're going to go out there. As soon as I've got the drone, cool, let's head down. Shoop. And we're going to throw you over the side, because this is the cool side. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what's in you? What is in this one? Oh, Hematic. Okay, so quantum bees! Cool, we have the quantum bee up and running, which now means I can get Certus quartz, which means I have infinite quartz to build things with. Right! Right! Decoration time. So what I did, I added doors. There are now doors at nearly every entrance. Nice hidden doors. So there's another one over here. Oh no, there's not one here because there's power going through here. But there's one over there. There's one behind here. There's one over here. You know, we got lots of doors now. What I've also done is built some of the upper layers at last. So you can now fly into the hive. We got some power running down here in a very getaway from the lightning rod, because the lightning rod has actually got me some pretty good power. That's actually full at the moment. So we actually have power running down from that, and we've got a couple of layers that you can look out from now, which I think is pretty sweet. Ooh, they've all grown. So I'm growing some basic trees as well now, so I've got a variety in wood. So I've got bedroom. I have a bedroom at last. I'm gonna make this place look with DecoCraft, but I want to do something about the walls in here. And there's forged microblocks. Yeah, there's those for sure. I could use the cover, or I could just use blocks. Oh, I found something. I found something called... Oh no, it's not there. Ah, the panel worker. There we go. So what's that do? Well, hold on. You're not generating. Why are you not generating? This is weird. This is usually all backed up. So let's turn you off. This is weird. This is usually backed up with stuff. Ooh. That's a little worrying. But anyway, yeah, I've built more elevators over the place. The world anchor's been moved up here because it's in the middle. So we got that, and over in yonder building, I found a cool mod, and it's basically an expansion of the forestry mod. It's called Extra Trees. We have a lumber mill, a woodworker, a glass worker, a tile worker, and a panel worker. So look, whether these go on the floor or not, I need to find out. But what I need, so if we hold, yeah, there you go, creates wooden panels from different woods. So what I'm missing at the moment is there's no adhesive, so I need some polish. So I need wood polish. How do I get polish? I don't actually know that bit. Polish. Wood polish. Beeswax in a carpenter. Oh, that's nice and easy. We got loads of beeswax. So I've been getting some wood, and I thought, well, I may as well get some cool wood as well while I'm at it. So I'll go outside, and over here there's this mess of flowers. And this happened because bees create flowers. It's something they do as a side product, and I didn't really pay attention to this bit. And it's now overrun with flowers. But it also means that when I put the trees here, you can see if I mouse over them. Why are you saying oak woods? Oak leaves. You're not. You're apple oak leaves. You can see this is sort of weirded them out a bit. They're not just oak wood. They're apple oak. So I've actually been trying to crossbreed some trees, and it doesn't look like any have, unless these are some weird hybrid now. Oh, silver. No, silver birch is a birch. So what I need to do is look out for any that have mutated, but it doesn't look like any have. Just a little sad. I was hoping some would. I don't know the odds of it happening, but basically they would change colour ever so slightly, and I can then use the grafter to get a sapling from them, and then that sapling would obviously be used to... Ooh, you didn't place for a second. That sapling would then be a new tree, so I could get some variations, but it doesn't look like, I said, any of it has. I don't get why some of these are oak, because they're just Minecraft oak. They're not even forestry. Weird. We're going to leave it. So we haven't got any of the special wood yet, which is a bit disheartening. Let's get in. Get inside. But we do have some other wood. So let's grab the MV for the connectors and the wires. Oh, this thing here is a work table. It's just to make it easier for me to make the frames, because these don't stack. So having them one by one is very annoying. Right. So and over to over to here. I need to figure out the best way. Oh, shush you. Shush, shush, shush. Okay, so probably there we go. Yeah, that worked. And then annoyingly, these only face this way. They don't face the other way. Right. I will show you what those ones are in a minute as well. So we're just gonna power all of you cheekily like this. So I don't think all of them actually need power. You need power, but you also need water. So let's go get some buckets of water, just so I can test that one out as well, because that's meant to give me increased yield. So where's my buckets? There we go. Give me a couple of those. Don't need you anymore. Right, now I like having the magnum torch because it means that there's nothing for me to worry about. I can literally just run around outside the hive now and get on with things. So, right, I need to update the bee list today as well. We might do that because obviously we've now got every bee that I wanted. Everyone's covered. One bee I do need would be a coal bee. Having one of those would be nice. So can I just right click you? Do I have to? Whoa, look at it go! Well, that's pretty quick actually. Hold on, how much do I get? 6 per. Whoa, look at it go! I'm out of order. But I also get the sawdust and this bark. What can I use you for, I wonder? Sawdust! I can make paper! That's useful. That's about it. What about bark? Bark I can make mulch. Mulch and mulch. What's mulch used for? Botany soil. Mulch powder. I can make hummus. Oh, hummus was a good block for doing plants on, I remember that much. Okay, so now we got you. We need the adhesives. So we are going to have to carpenterize some beeswax to get that. And then we could try and make some spruce and other bits. So, how are you doing on combs? You've made me some more already. You're so generous. The mellow combs actually give me regular never quartz as well. Oh my god, so many combs! A little too productive sometimes. Right. So let's go for a U in. Boop, 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 boop. This is where all my power's going, I bet. So, you still running? Yeah. Oh, we've got 64 mellow. Look at all this quartz! I'm going to have quartz for days. I'm going to start selling quartz. What did I come up here for? Beeswax! In the... What did I put it through? Centrifuge? No, carpenter, wasn't it? I have to put it in a carpenter with nothing in. Oh, turpentine. How do I get turpentine? I missed that. Resin in a still. Oh, here we go. I need to squeeze spruce wood to get resin. Oh. Oh, here we go. I've just found the rabbit hole. I was thinking this was a little easy. So, let's head over. Because I think... Shut up! I think one of these is a still. So you got the brewery, the distillery, and the fruit press. Okay. Because these are used for making alcohol. Because we're going to make beer and whiskey and cider for the server. Because that's going to be fun. I think I might try and convince Panda to build a restaurant. And I will sell the alcohol. Okay, well, now I know I've got a little rabbit hole to go down. I'm going to go make some machines and get that sorted. And we'll be back in a moment. Okay guys, moment of truth. I've got most of the machines set up. We're just going to go throw the last one over now. And we will hopefully have this rabbit hole of crafting sorted. So you can see I've got a load of other machines here now. So let's get you with power. Connect you wires. And squeeze! Give me the turp resin. Right, we're going to need a lot of resin. So this actually gives me... Oh, I forgot about that thing. So noisy. Whoop. Right, it gives me a use for the refractory wax. Hooray, still have some. I always forget there's crafting tables in here. Because they're the crafting stations rather than the tables themselves. So, hup. That's a lot quicker. Right, so, give me resin. You're giving me resin. So we need enough to get one capsule worth, which I think is 1,000. Then we put it in the still. And then we put it in the carpenter. So we do have to go around a bit. So I'm actually gonna put. Can I put you in there? Yeah, you should come out of there. Okay, give me one. We're getting close. There we go. One resin capsule. Into the still you go. Do you straight up work? You straight up work. Turpentine is now filling into there. I don't know if it's a 1-to-1. We need turpentine. Okay, so it's not quite 1-to-1, so we are going to need another thing worth. So, that being said, I've used quite a bit, so I'm going to go get another stack of spruce wood to throw in there, because we're going to need a bit of this, I'm going to guess. So, spruce. Let's grab a couple of stacks. We can go chest, throw them in as well. And yeah, we're definitely working the forestry aspect again, which is quite cool. It's something I haven't done since season 1 of... There we go, 2. Season 1 of... whatever this game is, Hypermine. Season 1 of Hypermine, so long ago. Good times, right. So, turpentine is definitely being made. And then, the turpentine will go into the carpenter, and we'll get the damn thing... Oh, hello, lumber mill. Yeah, I still need to work on you. Yeah, this is the only one that needs power. I think some of these might... Yeah, you need power. You need power. And you need power. So these ones need power. But for these ones, before I even start looking at these, I need to get some fruit-bearing trees, which is why I've started tree breeding. So we're not going to worry about these ones for now. Do we have enough yet? We have enough for some turpentine. In you go. No. In you go. Turpentine. Yes, wood polish! We're getting there. Right, so, give me that. We've got one bit of wood polish. You need the panel worker, so we throw you in. Now we need you. And let's use some spruce, not spruce, birch. Just so we can use that contrast of a dark wood and a light wood. You know, we're going to go for some feng shui up in this. Birch wood. Okay, so I'm just going to make one. This is a bit of a test. This is a bit of a test to see how these panellings work. And, you know, we'll wrap up the episode once we've got some panellings done. And I can start doing some testings for designs. So, ooh, what design do I want? So we can have corners, we can have triangles. Can we have, octagon? Is there a hexagon? We can have a creeper, Ooh, that one's quite a nice one. Ooh, that sort of looks like the Hive. So let's try those. Okay, so they don't show up in my hotbar. Ooh, forgot about the noise. Right, so let's shoot up to the bedroom. So that's where we want to test these panels. So 1, 2. Now, do you go on the wall? Oh my god, you go on the wall! But you look more like... You don't look very spruce. You look more oaky than... Can I break you and get you back? Is the other question. Oh my god, we can! Can I put you on the elevator and you still work? Oh my god, they work like carpets! Okay, so I might use these to represent where the elevators are. That design. Because that sort of looks like it's the Hive. So you go around the Hive using the Hive. Ah! This is... Damn machine. This has become a really cool mod in like 5 seconds. So let's grab as many of those as we can. I'll put some birch through here. I might hook up an aqueous accumulator to that. But so what I can just do is now just go boop, boop. This is cool. I like this mod. This is a cool mod. I don't know why I need this one here anymore, but it's there. So let's go up, up, up. One more. There we go. You need a layer. Haha. So yeah, now I can try and figure out one to put on the wall as well, because that would be a major one. And I think this is nicer than just having the plain elevators, having these sort of custom elevators in a way. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed, do feel free to leave a comment below. I would be happy for any suggestions on any designs you may have, because these are really cool. These I really like. Emblem 4 wooden panel. I definitely have to check what other designs I can come up with, because there's going to be so much. Because if we look at the panel work again, we've got edges, we've got bars, we've got emblems, we've got squares, stripes, diagonals. So I can like have a room that's like edged with just this thin strip of spruce, or vice versa. So let me know. Let me get away from that. Always forget. So let me know what you think of the Hive. Let me know what you think about some of these new mods we're playing with. Let me know if you have any suggestions on bees, if you know any cool effects, because reanimation bee. We have a bee that makes zombies. The only reason it isn't right now is because we're in a protected area. Right, where is my quantum bee? Right, I'm going to go DNA this guy up. Go through all this. Make some more of these, because these are really cool. And we'll be back next time for some more Feed the Beast Infinity Hypermine server. Toodles!